Alright, halfway through rank 10, almost at Master Ball tier. Let's see if we can get there today. But let's see, our first matchup is against Thermal though. With a Weezing, not a Galarian Weezing though, so I don't have to worry about Misty Terrain coming out from him. Although there is Water Ogerpon, Landorus, Roaring Moon, Fluttermane, and Iron Hands. A lot of issues at the bottom there. I am curious about what Weezing can do. I suppose maybe the tech is the gas, so it can prevent stuff like Flash Fire as well as Water Absorb. That could be very dangerous actually, now that I think about it. Let's lead with the Flutter as well as Ogerpon. And, oh actually, do we lead Ogerpon? Yeah, I think so. We'll have in the back Rillaboom as well as the Heatran. We will have to be very conscious about that neutralizing gas possibility. To be fair, it's also a double-edged sword, right? He can also neutralize his own abilities, like his own Water Absorb, and I don't know if it nullifies the photosynthesis, right? And yep, there is Weezing plus Roaring Moon. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for booster energies to see what happens here. Neutralizing gas, yep, that prevents any abilities from activating, but booster energy photosynthesis still activates. Now, I don't know if he still gets that speed boost, right? What he could do is he could go, I suppose, for a Tailwind, right? But he could also just go straight up an attack. More important though is what Weezing does here. So in theory, I could just go Tera and go for a Dazzling Gleam or something here. Or maybe even a Moonblast onto the Roaring Moon. But he could Protect. Meanwhile, I'm worried about an Acrobatics coming out. So I'll switch into Heatran, I suppose. Because here's the thing, Neutralizing Gas says that... Well, let me actually have a look up and see, does photosynthesis still work under neutralizing gas? Because, I mean, if it didn't activate, then it wouldn't have... Yeah, okay, there's Protect. And we wouldn't have seen it consume the item. It's a bit sad that we didn't get the spread damage with Dazzling Gleam, but this depends on what Weezing does here now. Will-O-Wisp, ooh! That's a good switch in for us, though. And we now know that he cannot go for another Protect, so we can go for a Moonblast. He... can't really do much here. Will-O-Wisp doesn't matter on either of these two. We could Earth Power Weezing, but does he have something to switch into? I mean, is it a bad thing if I do Earth Power and he switches out? I think I'm going to risk it. I'll Earth Power that slot. If he doesn't switch out, then this is devastating. If he goes into Landorus, I still have something decent against it, I think. Maybe. But we'll see from here. I wouldn't be surprised if a Tera comes out from him, especially on the Roaring Moon. Maybe I could have gone Heat Wave to get some extra damage onto it, since it'll probably resist this now. Going Tera Flying. No. Oh, extra damage in Acrobatics. It is faster than Heatran. It might take out my Fluttermane here. Protect, okay. I really should have gone Heat Wave here. Oh, Tailwind. Okay. I mean, this is still a bit of an issue, right? Because Roaring Moon doesn't go down. Heat Wave would have been amazing here. Earth Power is protected, yeah. Ah, Protect, the bane of my existence. Ooh, we do not survive with our Flutter here. But then again, I really don't want to switch into either Ogerpon or Rillaboom. Tera Flying Acrobatics is devastating here. So you know what, let's just stay in. Oh right, we have to Moonblast here. Let's stay in, Moonblast, and he can't KO both of us. And then let's Heat Wave. Acrobatics, this is likely Fluttermane. Yep. Oh, Fluttermane survives! Hang on a second. That means Moonblast gets a KO, and we get some chip damage onto the Weezing. That is amazing that we survived that. I suppose it was booster energy, speed, and even then, again, I'm still not sure if it activates here. Gungshot will definitely get the KO though onto Fluttermane. This is fine though, because now I get to send in the Rillaboom. I have Fake Out. I have a lot of damage onto Weezing. Wow. I Citrus Berry though. He has Belch now, technically speaking though. And yeah, if I did get that Dazzling Gleam chip damage on the first turn, that would have been a KO most likely. But let's see. We can send Rillaboom in now. I feel like ooh, Iron Hands. He also has Fake Out now. This is actually kind of scary because Belch from Weezing onto Rillaboom is a big threat. What he can do is he could just Fake Out my Rillaboom and then... Oh no, I can protect. My thinking is he tries to Fake Out Rillaboom to prevent my Fake Out onto his Weezing. He has a speed advantage. And otherwise, I can then just go for a Heat Wave here. Heat Wave will get a KO onto Weezing, but he does have Drain Punch. I'm gonna go Tera Fairy here actually. And the Heat Wave then. We also have an Earth Power for the Iron Hands on following turns. Oh, also, as soon as something to note, I don't have Grassy Terrain up yet because I don't have, Neutralizing Gas in the field. So if I can KO Weezing, I get my Grassy Terrain up, I get my Seed boost. There's our Protect, Show Me, Fake Out. Oh, onto Heatran, yeah, that makes sense. And Will-O-Wisp onto Rillaboom, yep. How many turns left of Tailwind are there? 1, right? Yes. I could switch, then I can reset my Fake Out. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch. Switch to reset my Fake Out. And Heat Wave here. Heat Wave should get a KO onto Weezing. Unless I get a low roll or a miss. And then on the following turns, I have Earth Power, I have Tera Fairy for Iron Hands. So as long as I don't go down... Oh, he does have Heavy Slam. Ogerpon dodges. Okay, that's nice. Heavy Slam, does this get a KO? Okay, super effective, but not a lot of damage. Heat Wave should KO. Ooh. Well then. This makes things awkward. Well, not really awkward. But I can follow me, I suppose. It's definitely Assault Vest from Iron Hands there. If I can follow me and get rid of Weezing, then Iron Hands can't really do much here. And then Gunk Shot is going to do a lot though, that's my only concern. But that's okay, if it does KO Ogerpon, I can bring in the Iron Hands, I have Fake Out, and then we should be okay. Assault Vest on this Iron Hands though is going to be very difficult to beat through. But as long as it can't get Heavy Slams off onto me, we should be okay. Neutralizing Gas wears off. Heavy Slam, yep. Heavy Slam is not going to do much damage here. He can't damage my Ogerpon, so it's essentially a wall. The issue is going to be this other Pokemon, which is Fluttermane, which we aren't concerned about. We can eat through this. You can follow me again. His best move would be Dazzling Gleam then. I can Flash Cannon it, and we're okay. He might have Sash, because we didn't see Booster Energy. Well, we know we had Booster Energy on his Roaring Moon. Follow me goes first. Dazzling Gleam plus like a Drain Punch maybe? Ooh, Shadow Ball. Does that get a KO? 151. Ooh, very low. We do move before Iron Hands. This is very important. And no Sash means the Floodmane goes down. What the? Okay. The crit? I want it. Oh, I don't know. It depends on whether or not that was a bulky Fluttermane. The fact that it didn't have a Sash makes me think that it was maybe bulky. So the crit definitely mattered for the KO, but I don't think it matters for the win here. Would it? Oh, it's difficult to say. Because Ogerpon goes down, Rillaboom comes in, and let's say that they still have a little bit of life left over on that Fluttermane. I would Fake Out the Iron Hands, I would just go for another Flash Cannon again, or even a Heat Wave, depending on how low it is. They would not be able to... Fluttermane would not KO either of us here. Let's Tera Blast. It's very rare that you see a Fairy-type Tera Blast. Fake Out with a little bit of chip damage, and here comes the Tera Blast. This is a Assault Vest, so I don't know if this will KO, but... See? Yes, it does. Perfect. I applaud the use of Weezing, but may I suggest, Thermal, that you try out a Galarian Weezing and use Misty Terrain. Set up an explosion, which I do have a video on. Alright, a battle against Zac. Ooh, with a Komodo. Hello. With a Weezing at the bottom, Chi-Yu, Sinistcha, Ogerpon, and Fluttermane. Let's bring Rillaboom plus Heatran. Fake Outs, Grassy Glides. Actually, even Grassy Glide won't be much, but Fake Out. Fake Out can be very useful. In the back, Qian Pao, Icicle Crashes and whatnot. And maybe an Ogerpon of our own. Absorb a potential Ivy Cudgel from his Ogerpon. Alright, Zac, you lead with the Chi-Yu and the Weezing. Okay, this is honestly great. That's why we have Heatran for Flash Fire Absorption. I can... Ooh. Neutralizing Gas, right? Yeah, so we can't set up our terrain. The thing is, what is it called? Rillaboom is in a bit of a bad spot here. I have Earth Power, which is super effective against both of them here. But Chi-Yu is the bit more of my concern though, I think. And I want to say I can Fake it out, but what if he goes Tera Ghost? So... But then again, I don't really have a good switch in either way. So let me just Fake Out and hope that he doesn't go Tera Ghost on Chi-Yu. This also breaks a possible Sash that Chi-Yu might have. Perfect. Get some decent damage. Earth Power should get the KO. Yep. Weezing, I suppose, does have a super effective poison type move though against Rillaboom. But Rillaboom has done its job. And it stays alive as well. Perfect. Ogerpon comes out now. I could switch into an Ogerpon on my own if he tries to Ivy Cudgel. But the thing is, I would have to do a double switch, right? Because he's definitely not going to Ivy Cudgel Rillaboom. he's going to gunk shot that again. So I would have to switch into the Qian Pao on that side as well. But I'm really not a fan of just double switching. Honestly, I think I can take an Ivy Cudgel. So let me just Earth Power. And I'll switch on this side into Ogerpon. It is going to suck in that I'm going to take a super effective poison type move. But ideally, I KO here and then I can follow me and whatnot in the following turns. I also get ready for another Fake Out. And also Grassy Terrain once Weezing goes down here. Ivy Cudgel, yep. We should survive on 9 HP. All calculated. Everything was calculated. Earth Power does not get a KO onto Weezing though. And Will-O-Wisp comes out onto Ogerpon. This is okay. Yes, Ogerpon is burned. Yes, it cannot do much damage now. But I have Follow Me. Follow Me plus Heat Wave will KO Weezing, get a bit of chip damage onto Ogerpon. We're okay. We should outspeed, so we'll KO Weezing. Unless he protects. But I mean, yeah, neutralizing gas means that we don't get this absorption. Maybe he sets up though with Swords Dance. That would be scary. Hornmeat. This is okay. We will still survive. Another one. Another Hornleech, that is. Wow, honestly, a lot of damage onto that Ogerpon. I was gonna say I might be able to go Helping Hand, but Ogerpon outspeeds. I have to go Heat Wave here and Follow Me with Ogerpon. He has yet to show his Terra though. Maybe he goes Terra Water so that he doesn't get. Okay, no, he's withdrawing. This is okay. I get free damage into whatever comes out now. Neutralizing gas wears off. Komodo. This is not going to be good damage since it is going to resist. But let's see. Follow Me goes off. Does he misplay and use Ivy Cudgel? Okay, no. Hornleech again. We do survive, but let's see how much damage we do now with another Heat Wave. Probably down to 25% HP on Ogerpon. Yeah. The issue is Komodo is now out. I could use Follow Me, but Clanging Scales, right? And I don't really want to switch in here. I would have to just double sack, which I am not too fond of doing. Honestly though, if I get double KO'd here, I can at least send in Rillaboom and set up Grassy Terrain before Weezing comes back out, which means I can actually get Grassy Glides off with priority. So yeah, let's go for this. Heat Wave and Follow Me. I could Spiky Shield as well. I probably should have Spiky Shielded. But you know what? No. I want to get both Rillaboom plus what's it called? Qian Pao at the same time. It does lower his defense though, which is very nice. I now have Fake Out for the Ogerpon. And Throat Spray on Komodo. I could go Icicle Crash, but do I outspeed with Qian Pao? I actually don't know the speed tier, so let me have a quick Google. But now the fact that Weezing isn't on the field, we get off our Grassy Terrain, which means Grassy Glide is an option. So is Fake Out, I suppose, as well. And let's see then. No, I think I Fake Out Komodo. Because we just saw Ogerpon with Spiky Shield and then Sucker Punch the Ogerpon. I think this is the play. Terra coming in now, most likely. Ooh, if this is Terra Ghost on Komodo, that'd be wild. It is on Komodo, it's probably Steel though. Yeah, Steel. Also, Qian Pao is absolutely faster than Komodo, so I can go for Sacred Swords to get rid of it. And Grassy Glides for... Yeah, I can Grassy Glide to get rid of Weezing. Psycho Punch should get a KO on Ogerpon, yeah. And then Sacred Sword on Komodo should get rid of it. And here comes Weezing. Low health. He does have Protect, though. That is something we need to take note of. He does have Protect. This also means Sword of Ruin is no longer in effect. But I mean, Grassy Glide... I mean, I could Terra, but is there a benefit of going Terra here? No, let me Terra Rillaboom, just so I can get extra damage with Grassy Glide, I suppose. I could also Protect. You know what? I'm going to Protect, because I think that he might do something silly here. I think he might try and Protect with Weezing. Watch me, like, screw myself over. And then I'll Sacred Sword Komodo. Can't KO both of us, right? Oh, he is attacking with his Weezing. Oh, and we do not get a KO. Clanging Scales. If he doubles into Chi and Pow, he has the biggest brain possible, and I actually lose here. Let's see it. Oh my goodness, he actually called the double attack. This is all on me. I should have just attacked. I should have just gone Grassy Glide. I would KO Weezing here, and then the following turn, I would just KO the Komodo. I mean, now or never, right? Oh, watch him protect now with Weezing now that I've just done this. He's gonna protect now with Weezing. If only I could go back in time. I can already tell it's gonna happen. Why do I over-psych myself so much? Okay, no, well, he doesn't protect, so Grassy Glide should get a KO here, but the issue is Komodo is gonna finish me off here with Clanging Scales. Rocky Helmet as well on... Oh, Rocky Helmet is a dirty, dirty move. Actually, yeah, in hindsight, I should have absolutely gone Grassy Glide because that would have gotten rid of the neutralizing gas. If it wasn't for that, it would have gotten a KO on Komodo. Who would have thought neutralizing gas actually mattered?